paper, as you know, global is warming. Global warming is caused by more carbon in the atmosphere. Carbon cloud. From carbon to cloud. We know this. Global warming is caused by carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. This is the half of the story. Another half of the story, we don't know, we are not sure. How is climate change affect carbon dioxide transfer from atmosphere to the forest, to the grassland, to the agriculture? We don't know. Too complex. So we want to find evidence how climate affects this CO2 transfer from atmosphere to the biosphere. So, Flux Network have collected tons of the data. Some people, a lot of people, have been trying to find this evidence. However, some think that in the amount of paper have clarified. These CO2 transfer from atmosphere to the biosphere are not controlled by plans on yearly or longer time scale. I do not believe this. I will go in the countryside. I understand how farmers to understand this climate affects agriculture. So, I believe some science, some rules are behind this data. So, we try to find how to find evidence from this data. How can control this CO2 life? Yeah, that's what we find. Yeah, just as Secretary General comments, yeah, we found this at high altitude, this CO2 transfer from atmosphere to the ecosystem is controlled by annual mean temperature. At lower altitude, it's controlled by water ability, dryness. Because at low altitude, temperature is not critical factor, it's hot. Why closer colony? We know this. We know this before. But we cannot find this rule, this curve, this relation from our observation data. So, this is climate and carbon feedback. For the 21st century, IPCC reported temperature at high altitude will be much more increased. Based on our conclusion and results, this will intensify transfer CO2 from atmosphere to the biosphere. At low altitude, precipitation will be decreased. This climate scenario will reduce carbon uptake by the ecosystems. So, Mr. President, I must thank my wife, Lee-Wan, an important person in my life, who has fully supported my research and everything. Thank you all.
economic Catholic from the Gerbier mission of the United States of America to say a few words on behalf of her Excellency, Mrs. W. King, the Ambassador of the German mission of the United States.
Thank you, Mr. President. Representing Ambassador Betty King this evening, it's an honor to speak at this ceremony for the recipients of the Norbert Gerbier-MUMM International Award. I thank the Executive Council of the WMO for the invitation and for reviewing the 13 nominated papers for the 2012 award. I wish to express my sincere congratulations to Drs. Gerbier Lee, Daniel Richuto, Runze Lee, John Norbert, Yu, Max Nielsen, and the 145 other contributing authors of the winning paper, Fiber Control of Terrestrial Carbon Exchange Across Biomes and Continents. This award exemplifies the leading role that science plays in international cooperation and integration, as evidenced by the number of nominated researchers from a diverse array of countries. Perhaps even more impressive is that the scientists who worked on the winning paper originate from 116 academic institutions across 6 continents. I'm impressed that the authors of the paper were able to collect data from 125 sites around the world over the course of 16 years. I understand this paper examines the relationships between climate and carbon exchange of land-based ecosystems and predicts future levels of atmospheric carbon dioxide, a topic of critical importance to all concerned with global warming. The hard work of the authors represents the kind of commitment and dedication that we need in order to overcome the challenge of climate change. To paraphrase President Obama's science advisor, Dr. John Holdren, the source of our scientific understanding of climate change is not from international organizations such as IPCC. Those groups are the messengers, which is a valuable role. The source of scientific understanding is the global community of climate scientists and mountains of peer-reviewed research they have produced over decades. While the science behind anthropogenic climate change is clear, continuing to improve our scientific understanding of the relevant processes, including especially our capacity to measure and monitor them quantitatively on local to regional scales, it will be valuable firstly in increasing confidence that the performance specified in policy and agreements is indeed being achieved, and secondly, in developing an improved understanding of the options for both mitigation and adaptation. It's the work of tonight's awardees and many of those in the audience that will inform policymakers and negotiators as they craft policies and strategies to help us down the path to tackle climate change. If science is our guide, they are the lamps lighting the trail. Again, congratulations to this year's award winners, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to say a few words. I hope you can all continue to support researchers like those who are being honored here today.
Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the ceremony, commemorating Mr. Norbert Gerbier and his contribution to the science of meteorology. I wish to thank all of you for having come this evening, and I want to close the
Maybe Okay, maybe okay. Come closer. To go to the desk.
照相呢。
You can see everyone.